Hi, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to this quick, strong 20-minute butt bar workout. In today's 20-minute butt bar workout, we are going to use a resistance band. I have a light to a medium resistance band. If you don't have a band, then no problem. And we're also going to use a chair or some sort of support surface. For now, you just want to push that chair out of the way. You will not need it until a little bit later. And as well, the band you can just hang off to the side. All right, let's go ahead and start. We're gonna begin at the center of the mat. Feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart. I want you to find a squat position. Now, that left foot is gonna step in 2 times, and then you're gonna pull the knee in. So we squat, step 1, step 2, pull the knee in. Squat, step 1, step 2, pull the knee in. There we go. In, and up, out, in, and up. All right, so here we go. We're taking these small steps. As you squat, you're thinking of really pushing your butt back. Pressure is in your heels here. 4 more like this. 3. Last 2. And now we're just gonna come up and down, up and down, up, down, lift, drop. We're gonna hold our squat in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your squat position, and now pulse your hips. Good, there we go. All right, we should be feeling warm already. Push your knees a little bit out towards your pinky toes, and try to press your heels away from one another. 4, 3, 2, shift your weight into your right leg. That same left leg is gonna move. Tap out and in. Good, now notice my weight isn't shifting side to side. I'm keeping my weight centered over that right foot. And the left toe is tapping quietly. There we go. Perfect, roll your shoulders back. Last 8. Last 6, we're gonna hold it out. 4, 3, 2, hold your left toes out. And now pivot so that your right foot is forward and your left leg is back. We're gonna bend the knees. Find a 90-90 lunge, back knee under hip, front knee over ankle, and then extend your back leg, lean forward. We're gonna pull the elbows in, reach, reach. Now you can go a little bit slower here. You can also put a hand on the chair if you're feeling a little bit out of balance. We're gonna hold it forward, 5. Last 4, ooh, we feel those right glutes. 3, 2, hold it forward. Maybe you stay here, just freeze. Maybe you lift your back leg, just freeze for 8. Good, 7, we're gonna come back to center. We'll find that squat again. 5, there we go. 4, 3, 2, come up to stand. Find your squat. Right foot, 2 steps, knee in. Step, step, in, out. All right. So the heart rate should be increasing. You should definitely be feeling warm. You should definitely be feeling those butt cheeks already. We're warming up here. A little cardio, a little bit bigger range of motion. And now we're just gonna come up and down. Up, down. And then we'll stay up to stand after this little warm up. We'll get into your outer glutes a little bit more. Last 3, last 2, last 1, woo, hold it down, just pulse. So we have a little bit of a standing series to start the class. And then after that, we are going to come down to the mat. So we get a little bit of everything for this butt. 4, 3, shift your weight to the left foot, tap the right toes in and out. There we go. Push your chest into your thumbs, thumbs into the chest. Your spine is long. I'm gonna turn to the side, right? So our spine is long, it's not round. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the tap out. Twist towards that left leg. Bend both of your knees, left knee over ankle, right knee under hip, and now reach. Pull, reach, pull, reach. Front knee is gonna stay bent the whole time. It's just that back leg that's changing here. Give me 4 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now, lift your back leg if you want more of a challenge, just hold. There we go, keep a soft bend in your left knee. Lift that right leg as much as you can. Yay! Can we keep that balance for 8? We're grabbing the band. 6, 4, 3, 2, and release. Nice job. All right, should be feeling warm. We grab our chair. We grab our resistance band. I'm gonna place my resistance band just below the medius part of my calf, which means my resistance is going to be pretty challenging with this band. If you want less resistance, bring the band above your knees, all right? From there, we'll have a chair on the right side. We're gonna find a squat position. You've seen it, you love it. There we go. Now, come up to stand, lift your left leg, pointing through those left tippy toes. We go down and up, down and up. Perfect, we're gonna start slow, and then we'll pick up the tempo at some point. This is where we're getting into those side glutes. When you lift your left leg, instead of thinking about the height of the leg, I want you to think more about the length of the leg. Good, now let's just take it to tempo. Down, up, up. Now my chair is here for balance. I feel pretty good, so I'm gonna keep my hands at prayer, but you do you. Up, up. Good, 8 more. Up, 6, 5, we're gonna hold it up. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up, and now just pulse that left leg up. Good, draw your abdominals in, lift your chest. There we go. For 8, for 6, 4, 3, 2. Now you're gonna take your left toes a little forward, center, little back. Center, little forward, center, little back. Keep that right knee soft. You're drawing a little pyramid with your left leg. Good, hips are totally frozen here. So point those hip points at me. Good. Yes, nice. We should feel those outer glutes, both sides. 5, we hold it center. 4, 3, 2, hold it center, flex foot, just pulse it up. Maybe you test your balance. Yes, there we go. For 8, you're looking strong. Last 6, you feel your butt. I feel my butt. 5, oh baby. 4, 3, 2, and release. Ooh, shake it out. Shimmy one direction, shimmy the other direction. And now we're gonna switch sides. Flip your chair to the other side. Widen your legs a little wider than hip width apart. Find your squat position. We come up, lift, down, down, up, lift, down, down. Now, we start slow. We focus on the length of the right leg. As we come up, you keep your hips pointing forward. You're not twisting away from the chair. You're not twisting towards the chair. Let's go faster now. Up, up. Now, if everything falls apart when we go faster, I say this in all of my workouts, but in case you're new, first, welcome. Second, you can always go slower. It would definitely be my preference that you take the tempo down, then you lose the form to adapt to my tempo. 4 more, 3 more, 2, hold it up, just lift that right leg. Good, point the toes. Ooh, baby. Draw your abdominals in, grow tall, keep a soft bend in your left knee. All the points, they make the difference. 4, 3, 2, take your right toes. Forward, lift, back, lift. Now I like to stay slow here because those hips are pretty hard to control. You're taking the move only as big as you can keep your hips stable. So if you're doing really big, but your hips are moving, that's not what we're going for. Small and slow, or small and controlled, I should say. Good, last 8. Look at your left knee. Try to get it to track over your second and third toes. 4, 3, 2, hold it center, flex the foot, just pulse. There we go. Maybe you take the left arm off the chair. 8 counts, then we release. 8, we keep the band. 6, we come down to the mat. 4, 3, 2, ooh, release, shake it, shake it, shake it. Now, we're gonna get rid of the chair for now. I'm gonna turn the seat towards me. All right, now, we're gonna bring the band onto the feet, or around the feet. From there, make sure you have space behind you. You're not gonna kick a wall. Good, and we're gonna find our all fours position. We have our shoulders over our wrists, your hips are gonna be over your knees, and your abdominals are pulling up and away from the mat. From there, I have my band just around my feet. I'm gonna extend my left leg to hip height here, only as high as I can keep this lower back nice and long, and then I'm gonna bring the knee back in. Out, in. Cool, all right, so keep going just like this. We're gonna feel the back of the left leg, of course, so those are your hamstrings. And we're gonna feel the left butt cheek. There we go. Give me some force here. Think about something maybe that you're not wanting, you know, energetically you wanna add to your life, and think like this is your chance to kick it away. My right foot is holding on to the band. That's a little anchor point. 4, we hold the left leg long. 3, last 2. Hold the left leg long. Now you're gonna do a little kick and kick, kick and kick. Very small bend, big stretch. And you're trying to squeeze that left butt cheek every time. Yay, good. We're gonna hold the left leg long in 5, last 4, last 3, 2, hold the left leg long and now pulse it up, up, up. Good, draw those abdominals in, you've got this. For 8, last 6, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So find that tabletop position if you left it. Getting ready to kick the right leg in 4, 3, 2, we kick the right leg. Out, out, out. As high as you can without arching your lower back. What that would look like is if you are, you know, moving your spine to get the leg up, I want you to take that leg lower, as low as you need so that your spine doesn't change at all. Kick, bend, kick, bend. There we go, and you don't need to look at me once you got the move down. I would rather you look forward so your neck is in line with the rest of your spine. 4, 3, 2, hold it long, and now we have those bend stretches. Squeeze the butt cheek, squeeze the butt cheek. Good, can you get the right leg a little higher? We're gonna take it to that pulse. 4, 3, 2, hold the right leg long, pulse it up. Keep drawing those abdominals in, you've got it. Last 8 counts, last 6, last 4, 3, 2, and release. All right, now we'll flip it on over. We're gonna finish out this butt with some bridges. Take your band just above your knees, and we're gonna start with a classic glute bridge, but perhaps you can see by the positioning of the chair that things are gonna get interesting. Begin with your feet hip width apart in parallel. Take your hands next to your hips, and just take a moment to roll the shoulders back. We're gonna lift the hips up as if somebody took a spatula underneath your butt. So we lift in one motion, and then look at those hips, they're gonna lower in one motion. Up, down, up, down. As you lift, try to really push your heels into the floor, and try not to slide your shoulders back. You wanna keep the pressure in the feet. The upper part of your shoulder is gonna stay in the mat, and your chest is proud, but it's not in this puffed up position. So this is a yogi bridge. We're here in our Pilates bridge. So the rib cage is being pulled together by the abdominals, and you're keeping the middle and tops of your shoulder blades on the mat. 8, good squeeze. Last 6. We're gonna hold those hips up in 5, last 4, last 3, 2,
Hold your hips up. Now, I want you to lift your left knee into a tabletop position without shifting your hips. Beautiful. Now, tap your left foot down, lift your right knee without shifting your hips. Lovely. We're gonna do that same thing, alternating sides. Up, 2, down, 2. Lift, 2, down, 2. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. You're nailing it. If you want more of a challenge, you can reach those arms overhead. Just adds a little extra instability. We're gonna hold the left leg up in 4, last 3, last 2. Now go ahead, take your hands down, lift your left leg up, and you're just gonna pulse your hips up by pressing through your right heel. 8, we switch sides. 6, we're gonna switch sides. 4, 3, 2, left foot down, now lift. Good, squeeze the butt. There we go. Last 8, this is my weaker side. My butt cheek is literally vibrating. 4, 3, 2, don't go anywhere. Lower the foot down. Don't go anywhere, just roll through your spine. One bone at a time. We come down. Okay, now you have options. You can either do a second set of that exact same thing, or we're gonna take it up a notch. So I'm gonna scooch close to my chair. I'm gonna bring my feet on the chair with my knees more or less over my hip line. Good, flex your feet here. We're gonna lift the hips up to our very highest point. Up, down. So what this does is it adds a little bit more intensity because I have a way bigger range of motion. I feel those hamstrings a lot more than I did previously, and I feel my butt a lot. 5, we're gonna hold it up. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, extend your left leg, tap it down. Right leg, ooh, tap it down. 2 counts, stretch. I'm just gonna keep my toes pointed because that's easier. Good, stretch. And bend, lift your hips higher if you can. Stretch, we're gonna finish with those pulses, and then you are done. Stretch. One more each side, stretch. Drop. We have those pulses, don't leave me yet. Lift your left leg up, pulse the hips for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, switch legs, 8. This is it. Last 6, we lower down with control. 4, 3, 2, bend your knee, sequentially lower. Amazing job. All right, grab your resistance band. We're gonna take it around the right leg. I'll scooch back a little bit. We're just gonna stretch out our hamstrings. Band around your right leg, pull your thigh towards your chest. Good, and here you wanna try to straighten the knee. Perfect. Grabbing a little tighter on the band is gonna give you more leverage if you want more leverage to stretch. And now we're gonna pass the band to the left hand, so band around the right foot in the left hand. And now very slightly cross the body, cross the leg across the midline. Only as much as you can keep your hips still on the floor. Back to center, let's switch sides. Take your left foot into, oh gosh, my hamstrings are super tight. Extend your left leg up to the ceiling. Range of motion on this side, not as good, but I'm not gonna stress about it, don't worry. There we go, pass the band into the right hand, take it a little across the body. Back to center with your left leg. Perfect, and then we're gonna come up to take a seat. Got one more stretch here for those hips. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Pull your heels, ooh, I don't wanna do this because it's gonna feel tight. Pull those heels, towards your pubic bone, wow. And now you're gonna press your elbows into your calves and forward fold. I think there are some people who love stretching. It ain't me, but it's good for you, so I'll stretch. We will stretch together, right? Please don't leave me now. I need you.
All right, and release. Give yourselves a huge, huge, well-deserved round of applause. I hope that your butt is feeling stronger. I hope your hamstrings are feeling stronger. And if you like this video, then I would absolutely love if you would like and subscribe. Having a bigger community of subscribers is gonna help me make more workouts just like this one. And speaking of workouts just like this one, I'm gonna link you to my Barre 15 playlist, which has a ton of 15-minute bar workouts just like this. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hitting the mat with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time.